What's up, y'all? Welcome to LB Talks. It's LB here again. I'm gonna go over one of these topics, or one topic that my boy Corey came up with on Facebook. Um, what I've been doing is asking people on Facebook for popular topics or things that they would like to see discussed on LB Talks. So today I'm gonna go with my man Corey. He was the first one to respond to this post that I put up, and he wanted to go ahead and talk about the downfall of traditional love and relationships due to the growth of social networks. All right. So, I mean, to me, this whole social networking thing is obvious for everybody. I mean, because if we sit back and we talk to our parents, we talk to folks from back in the day, that was alive before all this was going on, and they can explain to us the limitations that they had, as far as communication goes, as far as getting in contact with, folks from the past, folks from across the country, folks from across the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a little introduction I want to start off with. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the downfall of traditional love and relationships. Now, when I hear the downfall of traditional relationships or whatnot, I don't automatically lay it all on the social networks back. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors that play into, you know, the downfall of relationships, period. I think social networks are just one part of that downfall. You see what I'm saying? But it's because but I don't think the social network is the issue. The human is the issue. We're the issue. You see what I'm saying? The social network is just a piece of technology, that's gonna be there because technology is always gonna increase. You see what I'm saying? So when I hear, downfall of traditional love or traditional relationships, all right. So traditional in my eyes, traditional sounds like, the man woman relationship, you know, well, nowadays we have same sex marriages or whatnot. Just to put that in context, but I'm just gonna talk about a man woman relationship. You know, so back in the day, people said relationships worked a lot better than they do today. You know what I'm saying? They lasted longer. They're more based on love, caring for one another. All right, but it's like since social networks have come into play, now what's happening is you see say that I'm me. I have a girlfriend. I have a wife. I sign up for Facebook, right? People start requesting me as friends. I start requesting them as friends, and blah, 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 blah. What's going to end up happening is this. Me setting up that Facebook, or whatever, if it's Twitter, whatever else, now has put me on a world stage. You know what I'm saying? It's put me on a world stage that we didn't have before when it came to relationships and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So once my stuff is up and my profile is ready to go, anybody can come find me. If it's a female that always wanted to have me back in the day, she can come find me. You see what I'm saying? And so she can contact me. And let me tell you this, relationships don't be perfect, right? Relationships do be far from perfect. So check this out. I mean, every relationship I heard about, 9 out of 10 relationships, you know what I'm saying? In my experience, they have problems, they have ups and downs, just like life. It's natural to have ups and downs in life. That's the flow of life. All right? But you see, there's sometimes in relationships where these downs get so low that your needs stop getting met to a certain extent. Certain needs stop getting met for either partner to a certain extent. And that makes you more vulnerable to any outside threat. All right. And so when you have social networks in place, when I or you hop on Facebook and you're having a bad day, you're having a bad relationship day, and you look down here in the right bottom right corner of Facebook and somebody pop a message up and say, hey, how are you doing? And they express some kind of concern, that makes you feel like all jittery inside, depending on who it is, you know what I'm saying? But let it be somebody from high school that you used to talk to. Let it be somebody that you always thought was cute. You know what I'm saying? That automatically gets that thing going. And some people have a hard time stopping that, especially if the relationship that you're in right now is not where it need to be. All right? So social networks have done a great deal of harm to us humans and our relationships and relations. But It's not up to the social networks to correct the problem. It's up to us as people to correct this problem. It's up to us to be real in our relationships. It's up to us to respect one another in relationships. It's up to us to figure out who we are before we even enter into a relationship, which is one of the biggest problems that people have when it comes to relationships. Y'all got to understand these things, you know what I'm saying? But many people keep making the same mistakes over and over again, and a lot of the time the mistakes keep on carrying over because we're not educating our kids about how to properly get into a relationship, how to properly seek a mate. You know what I'm saying? The black community, a lot of people are being raised without fathers. You know what I'm saying? That creates an automatic deficit. You see what I'm saying? Especially for women. Come on, man. And we wonder why we got problems today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna get into the black, white, whatever, Asian, whatever rant over, relationships and different upbringings or whatnot. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's my discussion. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you feel about what I said. We can further discuss this. It's whatever. Have a good day.